Well, shifting our focus now, ties between Canada and United States are frayed. Trump's tariffs have now compelled a shift on the geopolitical chessboard. Even as the U.S. president is seeking to corner Beijing, Canada has signaled a new world order by forging a new strategic partnership with China. Holding talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney stressed that their new partnership will yield historic gains by leveraging each other's strengths. This is, remember, the first visit by a Canadian PM to China in 8 years. Now, this new partnership will focus on 5 key areas. It includes clean energy, agriculture, multilateralism, public safety, and cultural ties. Carney also stressed that the progress made with China is a stepping stone to a new world order.
I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order.
Remember, Carney announced that Canada and China have reached a landmark trade agreement to remove trade barriers and reduce tariffs. For instance, Canada agreed to cut its 100% tariff on Chinese electric cars and will now allow 49,000 electric vehicles to be imported at a preferential tariff rate of 6.1%. And in return, China will lower tariff on the Canadian canola seed.
China used to be the largest market for Canadian canola seed. We want to not just return to those levels, but to surpass them. And so I'm pleased today to announce that Canada and China have reached a preliminary but landmark trade agreement to remove trade barriers and reduce tariffs. By March the 1st, Canada expects that China will lower tariffs on Canadian canola seed to a combined rate of approximately 15%.
Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping observed that relations between the two nations contributes to global peace, stability and development.
The sound and stable development of China-Canada relations serves the common interests of our two countries and contributes to global peace, stability and development. I'm willing to work together with you to promote China-Canada relations onto a path of healthy, stable and sustainable development with a sense of responsibility toward history, the people and the world to better benefit the people of both countries.
The latest agreements with China are expected to unlock nearly $3 billion in export orders for Canadian businesses. At present, remember, China remains the second largest trading partner to Canada, with trade amounting up to $118.9 billion. Canadian visitors can now enter China without a visa as well. Canada's overture to China, remember, comes at a juncture when Donald Trump has publicly suggested that it should become the 51st state of United States. He's also imposed a 35% tariff on Canada last year. With Canada being the only G7 country to not have reached a trade deal with America yet, America's next move will be awaited.